Hey guys, we are going to do a quick lesson today, and I just want to share a PowerPoint with you, okay? And you're going to be taking notes. So I'm going to go through the whole process. So we've been discussing Unit 7, the 13 colonies, and last week we started discussing influential leaders. So we're going to continue with our influential leaders, and I'm sure you remember a document that kind of looked like this. You cut out all the pieces, and then you took out notes on each of the pieces of it. So in your Google assignment in Google Classroom, you're going to have an interactive notebook just like you did in your regular notebook, except you're going to be able to type on it. So this is a little screenshot of what it looks like. So these are the guys we're going to be taking notes on today. I'm going to quickly review these influential leaders that we went over. So we discussed these guys last week. So we did these are in your notebook. We're not really going to do them again. I'm just going to quickly go through them. So we had William Bradford, and he founded the Plymouth Colony, and he wanted freedom for pilgrims, and they created the Mayflower Compact, the first written framework of government. John Winthrop founded Massachusetts Bay for religious freedom for Puritans. And these two guys were both in Massachusetts. So originally it was William Bradford, and then John Winthrop kind of took over, and then eventually it became Massachusetts. Thomas Hooker founded the colony of Connecticut after disagreeing with Puritan leaders. So he left Massachusetts and founded Rhode Island. And then Captain John Mason received a grant from New England in 1622, which made him the founder of New Hampshire. Roger Williams wanted to escape for religious freedom, and John Berkeley was one of the founders of New Jersey, and he was an English royalist soldier. Now, this is the important part. So remember, we went over these guys and we took these notes underneath. So we're going to do that same kind of thing just on Google Slides with the next group. So that's attached to your Google Classroom. So we have William Penn, and you're going to try and take notes with me. If you can't, at the end of this slideshow, you're going to pause the video and you're going to just copy the notes. You'll see what I mean at the end, but try and follow along with me. So William Penn was born in 1644 and died in 1718. He was the founder of Pennsylvania. He wanted to create a colony that colonists could practice religion freely. Peter Minuit, the Duke of York, gave land to William Penn that was part of Pennsylvania. Later, this land became Delaware, and Peter Minuit is the one who founded that. Then we have John Smith. Captain John Smith was the founder of Jamestown. We talked about that in Unit 6. You guys know all about Jamestown, and that is present-day Virginia. Now, the last three groups of guys we have are Cecil Calvert and Lord Proprietors James Oglethorpe. So Cecil Calvert was given land by King Charles I in 1632, and he founded Maryland because he felt that Catholics should have religious freedom. So some wanted, for example, Pennsylvania, they wanted all different religions, and in Massachusetts, they wanted Puritan and Pilgrim religions. Cecil Calvert in Maryland wanted Catholicism. We had Lord Proprietors, so this was about 8 rich guys. These guys were loaded. So King Charles said, here, you rich guys, go found North Carolina and South Carolina. And then lastly, we have John Oglethorpe in 1632. King George II gave Georgia land to James Oglethorpe. He was an army officer and lawmaker. Now remember, Georgia was that military state, so because Spain was down in Florida, and so they wanted a protective kind of colony that was there. And so people who paid debt or needed to pay debt went there, as well as the military, so that it kind of could protect the other colonies. So if you need to copy the notes, this is the slide you're going to use. So if you can open this, keep this video open and make your window smaller, you can use this to help you copy the notes. And I'll also keep a copy of this answer key in your Google Classroom. All right, guys, talk to you later. Hope you enjoyed this.